What up? What's going down? Can you hear me? There we go. I was gonna wait for these fools to get done. Community's still going. What up, Spider? But I'm gonna keep going. Get going. Long day. Welcome to AceboyRios live. Let's get it going. Today is a good day. Just got off work. Was a long day, but it was a good day. Dang it. It didn't do it. It didn't go over. Welcome to AceboyRios live. Let's get it going. There might be a lag or whatever on it. But last time I was having technical difficulties, dog. Like big time technical difficulties. But today I went in, said fuck it, got me a PC. I was running all my shit on MacBook Pro. And that shit was just lagging, giving me issues. So I had to step my game up, pull in a PC. And it's operating way better, but I still think I got a lag from my Streamlabs to my YouTube, but it's all good. Said a few more people fall in up in here. Hopefully everybody's week is going good. This is the regular now. We're doing Thursdays, and we're getting it in. What up with y'all, man? What up, people? Hopefully y'all had a good week. Everything is going good. Tomorrow's Friday, last day. Get it done. Go into the weekend, getting it cracking. What up, Roachka? But we're going to be going over some shit today because I've been reading The Alchemist. I already read The Alchemist, but reading it again just lets you know how vicious that shit is. Like, The Alchemist is so fucking bomb because it's so relatable. And I'm going to do a members only live going over the first 4 chapters of The Alchemist. But if y'all have not read The Alchemist, I would suggest that book to everybody. It's a great read. It's so much within the book. Every time I read it, I get another perspective or get another outlook on it. It's pretty fucking dope. So today's topic or whatever discussion, what I've been thinking about, what's been on my mind is like, how important is leaving a legacy after you're gone, right? How important is it to leave a legacy outside of money? You know what I mean? Like, when you're gone, what are people going to say about you? Like, what are they going to think of you when you're gone? Are they going to be able to say anything about you? Are you just going to be a stranger to everybody? They don't know what's going on. Or are they going to have a false narrative on you because that's what they want to put out? Are you going to have actual... What's up, Dream? You asking a question. Did I get in contact with Yuri? No. But leaving a legacy outside of just leaving money and property to your family, but leaving like something saying like, this is who my grandfather was, this is who my uncle was, and for them to be able to be proud of that is more important to me, and for them to be able to stand on what your values and what your virtues were, and be able to recite that, or actually be able to ask themselves questions in life and be like, damn, what would if your grandkids, what would a grandpa or grandma, or what would a aunt or my mom, what would they have done? But having your shit out there for them, and that's what I'm using this YouTube for. Like, now that I look back on it and I'm looking at it, like all these lives, all these Coffee with Rios, everything that's been that I've done, and the content that I put out is positive. I have 100 videos on here. Oh, shout out 5,000 subscribers. I hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm very proud of myself, and I want to thank y'all for that. You know what I mean? And I want to appreciate y'all for getting me there. But I have 100 videos that I put out, and not maybe the one that I did on the circus over there on the other platform. Maybe that's the only one that can kind of touch on like negativity or whatever. But out of those 100 videos, I would say 99.5% of them are nothing but positive content. And I'm proud of that shit because you can easily go to what's viral or what's negative or what's the topic of the day that everybody's feeding into. But to stand tall and stand strong in your own position on what you're doing, like, to me, I'm very fucking proud of myself. And I'm proud of y'all for fucking with me and hanging in there and just supporting me. You know what I mean? So 5,000 subscribers on all positive content. That's big to me. That's huge. So I appreciate y'all. I want to thank y'all for that, man. What? Yuri, I don't know Yuri, man. You know what I mean? Like, date him, dad him. I don't know, man. You're going to have to pray it up or get something through. I'm not just going to reach. I don't know him. Thank you for the congratulations. I really, really appreciate that shit. But has anybody out there, have y'all actually read The Alchemist? Or are you currently reading The Alchemist? By Paulo Coelho. Wait for y'all to answer. Would I be on throughout the day? Shit, I'd be working throughout the day. Working, kids, husband. I'd be busy. It'd be hard to do all that vlogging and editing and putting the material out so that y'all can see it. I don't want to just put out no like BS either. I really, really don't. We should do some vlogs showing what type of shit you be on through the day. Thank you. Plus, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, man. So this is what we on. So let's go. I'm gonna just get into it. We're talking about leaving a legacy, right? Like being a person who leaves a legacy for those out there when you pass, and having something for them to hold on to and be able to remember you by. Tekadon, you should definitely read The Alchemist. It's the bomb. It really, really is. Who, Yuri? Yuri knows me? Maybe I gotta reach out to Cuz. I gotta pay attention, reach out to him. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting distracted. But yeah, definitely check it out. But legacy, like leaving a legacy, like a legacy is like leaving a gift for like especially money or personal property for people as you pass, for your family, like leaving money, legacy of money. But I think what's more important is leaving a legacy of memories and a legacy of values and virtues that you can hand down, that your family can stand on and hold on to, and that builds a stronger family. Like leaving a positive footprint when you're gone and you pass is so important. And also, we don't know how long we're going to be here. Like I could be here today and gone tomorrow, but I could be proud of what I've done and what I've accomplished and what I've put out here because I've left something on here. Hopefully it'll be here forever. You know what I mean? And people can go back and watch it and be like, yeah, this dude Rios, he was a cool dude. He stood on his shit and he stayed in his lane. Because all of our impact, my impact, your impact is needed for everybody. And the more impact we make on the people around us, the better the world is going to be. And I really appreciate this Streamlabs YouTube because it's allowing me the opportunity to leave life messages and outlook for my grandkids and for my children if they ever want to look at some shit if I'm not here. But while I'm here, they can come talk to me and get the information. But like when you pass, you want to be like, you want people to be like, to know who you were. Who are you? How do you want to be remembered? What do you want people's memory of you to be? The last time they meet you might be the last memory they have of you. The last time they see you might be their last memory. At some point, that's what it's going to be. What did you do? What did you value? Who did you love? What did you love? What were your virtues? What did you stand on? What was important to you? These are all things. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. These are all things that need to be blatant, that people can obviously know about you. Not something like that somebody has to dig, scratch through surfaces to find out who you were. Wear your shit on your shoulder and don't code switch. You can't code switch who you are. Take yourself, who you are, into every room you go into. It's appreciated. We gotta be grateful for every moment that we have. Every moment, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month. We have to be grateful for it all and take as much opportunity out of what God has given us to do the most with. We have to, because if not, you just wasting your days. And I understand giving yourself grace and not being impactful every day and like I go through mental health issues and shit, but it's still my purpose to have an impact on people. Put your best foot forward. You know what I mean? Be a great memory for people. When you leave someone's presence, you should leave a piece of you, a piece of your essence with that person. If you had a conversation, if you talk to them, you should leave a piece of yourself with that person. Have them leave the conversation thinking like, damn, that was a dope convo. That dude was very in tune to what I was talking about. You could just listen. Some people just need people to listen to them. You can't help somebody if you don't listen to what their needs are. It's so valuable having another day, being able to wake up and have a whole nother day. What up, Spider? What's going on, man? Appreciate all y'all, man. So, like we could call our lives, what's that movie? Book of Life. Book of Life, that cartoon that's out, Book of Life. But we all have a book. Our life is a book, right? What do you want your book to be? Do you want to just have an important paragraph, an important page, an important chapter? Or you want your book to be fucking important? You want your book to be important. You want somebody to be able to read your book and be able to use it to help them grow, learn lessons, all kinds of shit. Every moment is a word, a phrase, a sentence, a paragraph in your book. And don't only make your book important, be important in other people's books. Be important in other people's books. Don't just be a sentence in somebody's book. Be a chapter in somebody else's book of life. That they can write a chapter on you and how great you were and what you did for them. Fuck it. Be a whole chapter. Be 2 chapters. But leave your presence. Every conversation you have, you could be saving a life. You could be helping somebody. Every single conversation. But we can't go into conversations with premeditated thoughts like, this is how I'm going to help this person. Ooh, I got this. This is what I was working on. This is what I'm going to say. You have to fucking listen first. How do you know what somebody's happiness is? What causes their happiness? What brings them joy? What brings them pain? What brings them sorrow? If you don't listen. And once you listen and you learn through conversation as they're communicating, they're talking, you can use that, what they gave you. Oh shit, this is how I can help this person. This is what they said. This is what they said was bothering them. Or this is what they said is a thing that keeps coming up. Or this is what makes them freaking happy. So I'm going to use that. But you got to freaking listen. And you can't just be just listening like, You have to be actively listening. Not formulating opinion already. Not to just formulate opinion as they're talking. You're already formulating your opinion so that you can already combat what they're saying before they're done speaking. You already have what you're going to say before they're done speaking. So that means you're not even paying attention. You're not actively listening. You have to practice active listening. Stop formulating these thoughts while people are talking because you think that you're here to fix them. Or that what you're saying is going to be so great and so profound that it's going to just blow their mind. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't even need a response. Maybe they just want you to sit there and listen. Active listen, baby. Like that is real important. Even with your children. As y'all all know, I'm a father of 3. I have a 18-year-old, a 13-year-old, and an 8-year-old. And I'm just getting to a point in fatherhood where I realize how important it is to just listen to these children. Because for a long time, I was talking to my children like they were me. Like I was talking to myself as a child. These kids are experiencing world in a whole different way. And I'm trying to talk to them like they little baby Jay on the east side of Long Beach in the 80s and trying to give them lessons like they living in the 80s on the east side. But they are their own brand new individual person in a whole new world. This new world that they live in is foreign to me. How do I learn about what they're going through? Do I learn about it by just talking through them, talking at them? Like, this is how you got to do it. You got to be tough. And this. No. Sit your ass down, listen to your children, and let them speak. And then you'll learn about the world that they living in. I'm sorry, I started late. I started right now because during community, but I don't really be hurting community too much. They got so many damn followers, but only got limited time, free time to go live and talk with y'all and fuck with y'all. So I be having to use my time wisely. So I kind of started in on while they was going live. But what I was saying is these kids live in situations that we're not familiar with. They're going through all different kinds of shit. At work through HR, I was learning about microaggressions. You know what I mean? And all the small things that you can do to offend people. And these kids are way smarter and way more advanced and dealing with way more issues than what our shit was. Just vicious, like violent, drugs. But these kids, they're going through life at 8 like they're 14. They're learning about things that 14-year-olds learned about when I was younger. So I'm always caught off guard by some of the shit I have to talk to my kids about, because it's like, damn, y'all little fools is advanced. I wasn't ready to talk about this. But you have to. But you got to learn their world. One of my children, I'm not going to say any names or anything, but they had brought up a situation about another child that the other child said that they weren't even being who they are. Like, they were literally not being themselves, because when they're themselves, nobody talks to them and nobody likes them. So this child is already having an identity issue at this young age, and he's not happy being himself because no one talks to him, or he doesn't get the attention he gets when he behaves this way. So he acts out as a whole different character just so that he can be around people. Recognition. That shit is messed up. Like, for a child to have to go through an identity issue at that age. Like, children should just be playing. Children should just be doing homework, going to recess, playing sports, having fun. But these kids nowadays, they're dealing with all kinds of issues. And all we can do is meet them where they at. Meet them where they at. Stop trying to level them up to you or where you're at. Meet them where they are. That's how the conversation works. That's how get connections. That's how you make that real connection. When you listen and they can tell that you listen, like, damn, dad, brother, mom, father, uncle, aunt, they're real, because when I talk to them, they really listen and they talk about what I want to talk about, not just what they want to talk about. But I went on a tangent there, but I'm just talking about the book about leaving a legacy, of course, and leaving something important for those after you to hold on to be able to use throughout life. Like I said, you can't hold on to your trials and tribulations. You can't hold on to how hard things were for you and how you got through them, because that only helps you. It doesn't help those around you. Somebody may be going through the same situation or having the same struggle that you can help them with if you just shared your life story or your book. You know what I mean? Like, your book, you shared your book with them so that they can get through that same situation. You go through ups and downs, you go through struggles, not necessarily for you. The struggle is not even for you. The struggle is for you to use to help others. You may have gotten extra bruised up, fell down, beat up, got up, and you may be able to help somebody not have to go through that exact same struggle by telling them, hey, this is how I did that. They may not listen. They may tell that shit to somebody else, but it may pass along. Keep talking, keep sharing your trials and tribulations. Use your book. Because you hold that shit in and you could have helped somebody and you watch them struggle, that's some messed up shit. That's really messed up. And another thing, like going through marriage, like my examples of marriage as a young man, as a young kid, as a young boy, weren't the greatest examples. I had a few good examples of marriages and how they worked and what you had to do. But I didn't really have those examples of, I had the Cosby Show. You know what I mean? But I didn't have those examples, those tangibles where I'm like, oh, this is how they made it through this. Oh, this is what marriage is. Like, and I don't think enough people talking about how hard marriage is. Marriage is tough. Marriage is hard. Dealing with one person your whole life is hard. Dealing with your brother is hard. Dealing with your mom and dad is hard. Now, just imagine marrying somebody, willfully marrying somebody and putting up with their ups and downs. Not that have nothing to do with you. Their ups and downs may have nothing to do with you. It can be something that they're going through, but you have to be there through it and support them. That shit is not easy. Like marriage is a fulfilling, joyful situation, but it's also hard. You have to work at that shit. And nobody talks about that shit. Nobody gives you examples on the ups and downs in marriage, the growth, because you guys grow and individually you may grow here and you grow here. And just as you grow, try not to grow apart. Try to bring them along with you and share and communicate. Marriage is a big commitment, but it ain't too big of a commitment for anybody. It's up to the individual what you're willing to commit to. What are you trying to commit to? What do you want out of life? If you don't want a partner, yeah, marriage is too big for you. If you want to be an individual for your rest of your life, yeah, it is too big for you. But when you're like me and you meet somebody that you know is your partner in life, I couldn't deny meeting my wife. I could have been in the worst situation ever and I would have pursued her because I knew immediately that that woman was mine. And I was going to do whatever it took to get her. One day you'll meet a man who will do anything for you. And that's what I did for my wife. But I wish there was more examples that could have helped me through some of the struggles in marriage. People aren't sharing their trials and tribulations. In our community, we try to keep shit in and keep it close because we're embarrassed or ashamed of what happened or what went on. Fuck that. Share it. Help somebody. You take it easy, humble schizo. Humble schizo. Have a good day at work, brother. Stay safe and enjoy. You could be in Thailand with the thotties. A lot of people be in Thailand with the thotties. Go and be with those thotties just like a 500 other people was with them thotties. And feel very unspecial when you're over there in Thailand with those thotties. That's not special. You know what I mean? But I do want to go to Thailand. Thailand looks amazing. You know what I mean? Like that shit looks amazing. But I want to go to Thailand with my wife. But I feel you. Like, you go have fun. There's so much in life to experience. I just like experiencing life with my wife. And that's my partner, my best friend. We go through all kinds of shit. It's greater to give than receive. Yeah, for real. Like, we live a life of servitude, right? The purpose is to serve. A life of servitude. But yeah. You got to watch out in Thailand, man. You got to watch out for what you're dealing with. Just do a quick check before you go too far. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Keem was over there on Community doing this Keem stat. Yeah, I looked at it for a little bit, and then I was like, fuck it, I got to go live. I can't fuck around and wait no more. I love Thai food. But like I said, active listening so you can hear and understand how you could possibly and maybe assist somebody. You got to listen to see how you can assist them. But I'm gonna give y'all a summary of damn, I don't want to ruin the book if y'all gonna read, but let me just give y'all a summary of The Alchemist. It's really about this dude who is like a sheep herder, right? He's a sheep herder, and he has these dreams of going into Egypt and finding the treasure. And he keeps having these dreams, and he meets this lady, this fortune teller or whatnot, and she tells him, go after your dreams, follow what you want to do. And thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. Talk that shit, positively and all that. Thank you, Nick. $5 in the super chat. I appreciate you. But he goes and talks to a fortune teller, and she tells him basically to follow his dreams, and to follow his dreams and do what's in his heart. And so he eventually does that, but he goes and he meets a king named Melchizedek, and he tells him about following his dreams and all this stuff, and he learns lessons on the way. But then he meets like an alchemist or whatever, and the thing about an alchemist is it's not necessarily about taking metals and turning it into gold. Alchemy is taking like one chemical or taking one structure, a solid, a liquid, and being able to turn it into something else. But in this book, what I got from The Alchemist is that alchemy is really changing yourself, growing and changing and transitioning in yourself. And that shit is so dope because he's chasing a dream. He's chasing his dream. He's going after his dream. But the important part of him going after and obtaining his dream is the fucking journey and the people he met along the way. The people he met along the way on his journey to get to his treasure. He learned so many valuable life lessons by just pursuing his dream. By trying to get there, it was the journey. And then he stopped along his journey. He helped this dude like build up his shop and built his shop up super successful. I think it might have been in Morocco. But the dude that he's helping build his shop up, he tells a story how he never followed his dream to go visit Mecca. And he always wanted to visit Mecca. So Santiago, the dude that's in the book Alchemist, the main character, he builds his shop up and builds it very successful. But then he thinks to himself like, fuck, I'm building this dude's dream up. Not that he was feeling bad about it or anything, but he was just like, all the energy I'm putting into him to be successful and he didn't follow his dream has me not following my dream. And so he leaves the success. And that's like he left sheep herding, which he was comfortable doing. He had a lifestyle. He had a life that he was living that he could deal with. But he left that to go pursue his dreams. But then he stopped somewhere on his way and he got successful doing something. But just because he was successful in that, he still realized like, this is not my calling. And you have to, and it's also teaching you how you have to listen to your intuition and listen to the signs that the world is sending you. Because once you start paying attention to the world and the signs that it's giving you, you can really find yourself and navigate this world. Because how can you find your true calling in life if you don't find yourself? How do you find your true calling if you don't know who you truly are? You can't. It's impossible. You cannot pursue and go after what's my life's purpose. What's my life's purpose? Is everybody's biggest question. What is my purpose in life? You can't answer that if you don't know who you are. You can't do that if you don't know who you are. So you got to find yourself and you got to pay attention to the signs that the universe will send you, and it will help you navigate. Listen to your stomach. And that's like the first, like that's just a summary of the book, like about what happens. I didn't give you guys everything because I don't want to take from it how good it is. and take the joy of y'all reading that book. Somebody said, it's off topic. I'm not gonna talk about no off topic shit. Oh shit. Servant leadership. Exactly. You serve to lead. You serve to lead. And it's like, who do you want to serve? Who do you want to be your leader? Somebody that's just telling you to do shit, like, oh no, you go over there and do that. And just, yeah, you do this, do this, do this. And they're not leading by example, they're just leading by telling you what to do. Or do you want to go in a direction with somebody that's actually putting in the work and you see them doing it? The leader that doesn't just yell at you for not doing shit wrong, because if they're doing something wrong, it's on them. It's if you're working for me, or if we're following something and it's my path and you do something wrong or you're not capable, it's because I didn't coach you up or teach you up on that shit. Joey, you found a black-owned coffee in San Diego? Let's go. I'm gonna probably be in San Diego in a month or so, man. So let's link up, man. But servitude is leading. Servitude leadership. That's a dope one. I don't know who sent that, but that's dope. Oh yeah, the person he was working for was a crystal merchant, and he helped his business grow. But what's y'all journey? What's y'all journey? What are you good at? I was supposed to go to Puerto Rico last year when my grandfather passed, but I didn't go. Find out what your journey is. Find out what you're good at. Like, sometimes our fucked up lives have shaped us to be strong in certain areas that we can use. Like, all the bullshit that we go through, sometimes all the bullshit prepares us to be great at something. And I hate that we have to go through whack shit, but some of that whack shit shapes us and builds us to be stronger to handle other things that other people can't. And that's real. What's your legacy you gonna leave? What legacy you gonna leave? What they gonna say about you when you gone? What they say about you when you leave the room you in? Do they think about you? Like, damn, that was thought-provoking. That was deep. Shout out from Northside Long Beach. That was deep. That dude, who was that guy? Who was that girl? Damn, who the fuck was that? You want people running other people down and saying like, hey, you know that girl that was just in here doing such and such? Who was that? Where's she from? Be that person. Like I said, be an important chapter in somebody else's book. How do you do that? Continue to learn, continue to read. And I'm telling y'all, go read this fucking book, The Alchemist, man. Man, I used to be in Puerto Rico this is how old I am. Y'all probably too young for this, but I'm so old that when I was in, the last time I went to Puerto Rico was right after 9/11. I went to New York and then went to Puerto Rico, and like 9/11 happened 2 days after I got to Puerto Rico. I was literally traveling with my yearbook as my ID. Do you hear that? I was traveling from California, Los Angeles, to New York with a yearbook. This is my picture. Go over here. That's my name. That's who I am. That's how the security wasn't shit before 9/11. And I got stuck in Puerto Rico because they was like, no, nigga, you cannot travel with that yearbook. So my dad had to go back to LA. So I was stuck in Puerto Rico, I think a month and a half with my grandma. It was the best time that I've ever spent with my grandma. Rest in peace. But it was just me and her. Usually when when I was with my Puerto Rican grandma, it was all the kids, all the cousins, all the grandkids, everybody sharing time with her. But I got like a month with me and just her. That shit was bomb. So I got stuck out there. And that's how bad security was. You could travel with your yearbook and you didn't even need ID. People used to be able to walk you all the way up to the terminal, all the way up to the door of the as you exit onto the airplane. Not no more. Not no more. Dang, that shit is crazy. I do need to go back. I need to take my kids to Puerto Rico. Somebody said on the Amtrak, you on the Amtrak listen to this? What up, Cream? 97? Coffee's in the chat. And Alex, that's dope. That's deep. That's really deep. That's vicious. See the clouds coming in from Africa? Did anybody check out the movie Civil War? Did anybody watch it? And I'm learning my computer. I got a PC, so I've been using Mac. Now I'm using Windows. So I got to get this shit. What up, gang? I think I'm behind. Hold on. Lakers getting their asses whooped. They playing today, huh? Let me see if I can see the score. What time do they play? $7 p.m. Fuck, they better win the game. You watched it, Roachka? It was cool. I'm getting mixed reviews. Lakers about to get swept. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hold on. And the dude, the king that he meets that Santiago meets in the Alchemist, his name is Melchizedek, and the draft is on Melchizedek, and it like triggered when I read it a long time ago, I didn't even put together that that's also a character in the Bible, and Abraham paid tithes to King Melchizedek. He was a king and a priest, and Abraham paid tithes to him in the Bible. The Bible got some dope stories in it, dude. But I didn't connect that the dude in The Alchemist, the king, the guy who used to be a king that meets Santiago, his name is Melchizedek. All right, I'm going to stop talking about the book because I haven't read it in a long time, and I just start back reading it. It's just like, God damn, this book is bomb. And I'm glad I read it when I did as a kid because it helped me. It really helped me go after my shit and pay attention to what's going on. Follow your dreams, dog. Go after your dreams. But don't be a fucking slave to your dreams. Still continue to do what you got to do and pay attention to the shit that's going on around you. Let me see. The draft is on. What pick they at? Because I need to know who the Raiders is picking up. That's all I need to know. Let me see. Is this shit live? Nick. Oh, shit. So, wait. Y'all just asking 1,000 questions. Drink tea, pinky up. Hold on. Thought I was going to have way more. You thought I was going to have, fuck, it wasn't no action in the motherfucker? Family over everything, baby. Joey, you really think y'all going to win tonight? Motherfucker busted y'all ass the other night. Yeah, listen, cheese dick. Nick, you a funny motherfucker, man. That's not the live draft. That's not what I want to see. The Bible is the most sold book in the world, but it has a stigma, like a bad. It's left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. Like if they're not Christian, they won't read it. But I'm telling you, it's some bomb ass stories. What's the worst time I crashed out and did you regret it? Yep, I crashed out on the police, and I regret every minute of that shit because they beat the fuck out of me. Oh, Caleb Williams went to the Bears. Jaden Daniels went number 2. God damn it. We not getting, the Raiders ain't getting Jaden Daniels. God, dog. Marvin Harrison. Drake May went to fucking North Carolina. Quarterback, North Carolina. Patriots, Drake May. Damn, 3 quarterbacks? 1, 2, and 3? I don't even want to look no further. Damn, Neighbors went to the Giants. Nah, Melchizedek. Look, this is it right here. Try to bring up his little story, Wikipedia. Can't see it that good. Yeah, y'all can't see it. My shit is fucked. I'm gonna spell his name. This is how you spell his name. What up, lovely? How you doing? How your mom and them doing? How your daddy them doing? There you go. Oh, Jesus. Most sold book in the world. Facts. Yeah, hell yeah. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. But that shit, you can go onto a lot of religions. That goes for a lot of religions. It teaches, most religions are the basics of just being good people. They're just the basics of teaching you to be good. Most. I didn't say all. LJ Lopez, California. Thank you. $10, bro. I appreciate that. LG Lopez family. Family, not bro. Sorry, family. Shout out Rio. See you doing your thing. Much respect for giving a different, needed conversation in this content space. I still want to see Hot Seat with Rios, but this is dope too. I think I may do Hot Seat with the Rios, but it's gonna be a different look. It's gonna be a different energy. I hate doing the Hot Seat with Rios with people I don't know. Like I'm just meeting them. I got a vibe. I gotta fill them out. Like it's just too much. Sometimes they don't be wanting to answer the questions, and I don't want to crash out and be mean to anybody. So you got to kind of sit there and be patient. Hot Seat with Rios was classic though, for real. With some classic shit. Thank you, LJ Lopez. I appreciate you. Oh wait, let me finish reading this shit. Hold on. All right, so Joe Alt went to to Notre Dame. Malik Neighbors went to the Giants. J.C. Latham, Alabama. Michael Penix Jr. Damn, 4 quarterbacks in the top 10. Raiders ain't getting no good ain't getting no good quarterback. Right? That's what I'm saying. Alex, Hot Seat on a stranger is a little crazy, right? But I was handling my shit, but that shit was difficult. That shit ain't easy. And to try to make it entertaining and try to pull information out of them and get them vibing. And it'd be like 4 girls, like, you know, and once 4 girls is together, they be having their energy about how they want to be. And then I didn't want to have them say like too stupid of shit, because sometimes people get on the internet and they don't really realize you are on the internet. This shit is here forever. And I didn't want to be the one baiting them into saying shit that they will regret. Like, that shit didn't sit well with me. Yeah, Joe Alt went to the Chargers. Michael Penix went to the fucking Falcons. So, Raiders got the 13th pick. I don't know what the fuck we gonna do. Who's y'all team? Who's y'all teams out there so I could hate on y'all too? I'm gonna hate on y'all. So 5 or 6 quarterbacks possibly drafted in the first round. That shit's crazy. I ain't never seen that. Russell Wilson. I'm tired of that cat. I want to just start. Let's just start over, man. No Russell Wilson. Steelers? Steeler Nation? Okay. I feel you. Roachka, you a Steelers fan? Internet Alex, you over there with Pun, huh? You over there with Pun. Motherfucking Rams. I'm a Rams season ticket holder, so I get it. They a dope team. I support and I appreciate them. Hawks and Raiders by default. Hawks as in Atlanta Hawks? Or are you talking about Seattle Seahawks? And Raiders by default, Nick. What you talking about? What you talking about, Nick? You can't be Seahawks and Raiders. You talking about the Atlanta Hawks and Raiders? Joey, it's not time to bag on us, man. We already in the shit. I don't think Antonio Pierce is going to do that same stupid shit, picking the fastest nigga in the draft and seeing what that shit do. That's not going to help us. Nick, you can't be a Seahawks fan and a Raiders fan. Havoc, you ain't shit. I am a whoever winning. Oh, shit. This is the question I got. Y'all think really Ryan Garcia is this new improved fighter? Or he just beat a bad fighter? Because I never really liked Haney. Nah, Nick, you can't do that. You can't do that, Nick. What has freaky Deshaun Watson done for y'all though? Like, y'all gave up. Is he being worth what y'all gave up for him? Cause I don't know, man. Beast Mode, Malcolm Smith, Bruce Irvin. Y'all even got our linebacker coach. Oh man, y'all get ready for this next Coffee with Rios, man. It's gonna be dropping Monday, so it's a good one. It's gonna be vicious. It's gonna be edited by myself, truly. You know what I mean? Me editing and putting it out. I'll be enjoying that shit. Yeah, Haney is soft, man. There ain't no way somebody go in there and talk about your mama and you go in there, and I think his mom is rest in peace. Somebody talk about your mom and that's how you behave, that's the work you put out, or somebody that talk bad about you like that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, cuz. I ain't feeling that at all. I never liked Ryan either, but I like the villain role he playing. I like the heel role that he's playing. He got in Haney's head, but he talking about he was drained and he didn't have all of his strength when he fought Tank. Come on, we all seen that fight. We all seen that fight. What y'all think about Mayweather telling Garcia to go in overweight, go 3 pounds overweight? Don't fold nobody like no lawn chair, man. Don't fold nobody up. Yeah, he's definitely a waste. Hey, if anybody say that they was not shocked by the outcome of that fight and that they knew that that was going to happen is a damn lie. A damn lie. Absolute lie. Mayweather's a genius. I think he is financial genius, like marketing genius, and he chased his dream. That's one person that you could say for sure chased his dream and did what he was supposed to, because he's doing exactly what I think he was built for. Exactly what he was built for. I'm telling you, if Garcia signs with Mayweather, it's a different story. If he signs with Mayweather, I'm tripping. That's it. Nah, man. Auntie and MN's diss records, and I don't think they hate each other, nothing like that. But I think if I'm to pick a side, I'm going to say, like, musically, MN won. Like, that shit was like a real rap song. It was, like, real good. Beat was good. Flow was vicious. That's what he won on. Now, just dissing and talking shit, Auntie won. She was just, like, she kind of rapped a little bit, but then she just started dissing. Just, like, talking over the beat, just going hard. Like, damn, take it easy. Like, that. Actually, I don't know what's going on with them, because that shit seems like it went there. But hopefully they figure that shit out and they fall back in love. You know what I mean? And I've been catching a lot of flack. People have been telling me like, oh, you pumped that up and you did this and that, this and that. That was not my intentions. It wasn't my intentions to do that. But it was just, you just shooting the shit, joking, having fun, laughing. And it turned into that. Auntie's outro was wild as fuck. Like, I was not ready for that shit. Like, god damn. Nigga. Like, okay, Auntie, you got that off your chest. She came back from her little 41-day trip. Auntie came back from her trip tripping. I said his blood pressure looked like a credit score. I was just joking though. I was just playing. I was just throwing a little stuff on it, man. Wasn't serious. Much love to both of them. You know what I mean? I wish the best to everybody and both of them. They're gonna come back together and create more content. More content. It's just it's a process. That nigga Pun is a smart nigga. He's a manager, for a successful manager, for a reason. I don't think he just do managing music. He's like a part of the record label doing shit. Like, Pun knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. That nigga's very strategic. You want to talk about genius and smart? That nigga Pun is smart as fuck. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to, what they say, push an artist or display an artist, whatever that is. That nigga knows what he's doing. And one thing he told me a long time ago, it don't happen overnight. The process is not an overnight thing. And he told me about all the artists like that. It took time and this and that, and he he's right on point with his shit. Motherfucking pun don't play around. I think you know exactly what he's doing. She called him a filler. Oh my daddy. She was tripping. But let me get to this. Let me say this. You have to have thick skin and you have to be able to take getting bagged on. Like if you can't take getting bagged on, you really can't go on Ace Boys Worldwide and look at the chat. Early on, the chat was ruthless. Oh man. All the names they be calling you, they be calling out everything, bagging on everything, but we dealt with it because that's where we came from. We came from a bagging city, a bagging place. Like if you from the hood on the east side, you gonna get bagged on. No matter what. There's gonna be a time where you're gonna get roasted into the ground and you're gonna have to pick yourself back up and go about your life. And that's just what we do. We bag out of love. If we not bagging on you and we not joking with you, that's when you should be like, damn, they don't fuck with him. These gray hairs, damn. If we not bagging on you, that's when you should be like, damn, they not fucking with that dude. But if we bagging and going back and forth with you, that means we fuck with you. And you know who was the best baggers back in the day? The people who was the funniest? Fat niggas. Fat people was always the funniest. You think you about to get over on a fat dude with a joke or two? Because guess what? They used to all them fat jokes. Fat brothers that's hanging around with the cool cats, they used to the jokes. They ready for you to try to bag on them. Big chunky fools, they ready for you to try to bag and go at them. They got 3 bags waiting for every single person in the circle. Don't bag on the fat dude in the crew. Cause he got 3 jokes. I feel like they walk up on the scene sizing people up like, okay, if this nigga say some fat shit, I got 4 jokes loaded up for him. Shoes, pants, big ass head. Look at this nigga's teeth. Okay, I got those loaded up. Fat niggas had ammunition for everybody. I'm just talking out loud, but that's real. Fat cats had ammunition for everybody. If you make the mistake of thinking that the fat dude is an easy kill, you sadly mistaken. Fat niggas ain't never the easy kill in the bag session. The fat Cambodian homie was undefeated. I grew up with Cambodians. East Side Long Beach, man. Only Cambodians. Asians in there, it was a bunch of Cambodians. My homie Bunjeet. Yeah. AD not a fat dude, man. AD not really a fat dude. Shit, where I came from, fat niggas had hands. Like a lot of cats, like in Long Beach on the east side, you had to fight. And if you couldn't fight, this is the funniest shit. If you couldn't fight on the east side, within 2 to 3 years, you was gonna know how to fight. You was gonna learn how to fight because you was gonna get in so many fights. At some point, you was gonna have to get good. You're gonna keep getting beat up. You keep getting beat up, you're gonna start learning. You're gonna learn how to fight. Hey, this is what I want to talk about. We was talking about the book Alchemist and chasing your dreams and this and that. But if you're doing that shit, you gotta have faith. You ever met somebody that has so much faith that they was crazy, but they was just crazy strong in the shit that they wanted to do? They always were able to complete it. They were always able to do the things that they went out to accomplish with focus, laser focus, and faith. Crazy people be having hella strength because they crazy and they believe in what they believe in. Some people can believe in something so much that they believe it to be true. This is a crazy story about faith. Oh man. So Long Beach, East Side Long Beach, right? It's, if y'all don't know, Long Beach is majority is all it's a Crip city, the city by the sea. It's a Crip city, and growing up, there wasn't really any Bloods in Long Beach. A-Line, what up? Salute you. Salute Rio's a real one. I appreciate you, A-Line, $49.99. And so there was this Blood named Chris. And I can't remember what hood he was from, but we was all in high school. He was a little bit older, and he was riding the Long Beach Transit. And one of the dudes, a Crip, accused Chris of stealing his phone. And Chris had already went home by the time he had noticed his phone was gone. So all the girls was A-Line. Always shout them out, man. A-Line Media, they on they shit. I had a dope conversation with A-Line. I don't want to share the conversation. I talked to him before I could talk about what we talked about. You know, sometimes people want to keep things between them. But I had one of the dopest conversations I've had in a long time with one of the brothers from A-Line Media. And it's a small world. It's a small fucking world. But please, y'all, go like, subscribe, follow A-Line Media. They're doing a great job over there. It's 4 brothers over there putting out great content. They ain't on no bullshit, no drama shit. They talking about real shit, real life shit. Much respect and much love to A-Line. But back to the story. Chris had already went home before he got accused of stealing. So the girls was like, nah. Chris stole your phone. Chris stole your phone. That's what happened. And so the girls is pumping this cat up. Me and the homies, we all high already and just laughing like, oh shit, this is about to go down. And it was like, we know where he lived. We'll take you to his house. So the Blood dude, Chris, is home. So now it's a whole mob of kids in high school mobbing to Hassan Campbell. I respect you, dog. The homie pun kind of funny style though. Watch him closely. Nigga, that's my brother. I ain't gotta watch him. So they mobbing up to Chris's apartment. They all go to Chris's apartment and knock on his door, and the dude is asking for Chris, like, Chris, come out the house, come out the house. And Chris's mom answers the door, and they was like, tell your son to come outside. I want my phone. He stole my phone. I'm gonna whoop your son ass in front of his mama, talking to his mom. So all Crip City, a Crip walks up on a Blood house, and the Blood is in the house. He don't want to come out. Chris don't want to come out, and his mom is like, Chris, you better go out there and fight this boy. So Chris's mom pumps him up to go out there and fight. And so as Chris comes out, they start scrapping. And Chris is getting his ass whooped badly. And we all, because Chris was older than the dude that was whooping his ass, but the other dude was a little bit bigger. But he starts whooping Chris's ass. And that fool Chris' mom, like after he's been getting beat up for like a minute, you know, thrown around, ragdoll, Chris's mom is like, call on Jesus, Chris. Call on Jesus. Nigga, we all start dying laughing. This is because his mom, he's getting whooped on, and his mom starts saying, call on Jesus. And we just start laughing, like, because it's so funny. And Chris is just looking at his mom like, damn, calm down. And so Chris keeps getting whooped on, and his mom keeps saying, call on Jesus, call on Jesus. And so Chris finally got to a point where he was so done that he was like, Jesus, help me, Jesus. This nigga's running, the nigga's hitting him back of the head and all kinds of stuff, and Chris is running. And the dude, the Crip, picks this fool Chris up over his head and slams him into the wall. And we all were like, oh, shit. Like it was over. But Chris had called on Jesus because his mom was asking him to call on Jesus. Imagine getting whooped on and your mom is like, call on Jesus. And everybody's laughing. It's probably like 30 people around. And you in front of your house, in front of your mom. The dude picked him up, slammed him into the wall, and Chris was like messed up, but the dude is like standing over him, And Chris was like, look at your head. Look at your head. And the dude, he turns around. He has a cut from here all the way across his forehead from slamming Chris. So right after Chris called on Jesus, he picked him up, slammed him, but he hit his head against the, the little ledge of the window frame. He hit his head on the window frame, like as he slammed him, like boom. So they both hit the wall, but we didn't know he had hit the window frame. He cut open all the way across his forehead from down here all the way to the top up here. And he turned around, that shit was like that, opened up. And we was like, oh shit. And he was like, what? We was like, yo, head, we could see the bone in your forehead. That's how open his shit was. His moms couldn't have got distracted because there was too many people and they were strapped up. It's like you just got to go for what you know. You just got to fight. He deleted his comment. Who was Hassan? Who was that? Nigga came in here talking about some shit like nigga that talk about my brother. like I'm a side with you. Nigga, watch my brother. Nigga, what do you mean? Watch your mouth. That's my brother, nigga. I ain't gotta watch shit. But yeah, that was what happened, and that's what I'll be saying about faith. Sometimes faith could be so strong. I think his mom's faith in Jesus was so strong. Her son still got his ass whooped badly, but the fight stopped when he called on Jesus, and this fool's head was just destroyed. And the funny thing is, I never saw that dude ever again. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Hassan is from BX. Hassan Campbell? I don't know who that is. But you're going to get distracted. But that's how sometimes stories of faith. Have y'all ever seen something where somebody has such faith in themselves or such faith in God or such faith in whatever they believed in and whatever, and they do some shit that is like unheard of or like some shit that you thought they couldn't accomplish? I met Trey. That's my little brother, man. Trey, we from the, whatever. That's my little brother. That's how I met Trey. No, Jesus didn't save him from it. He still got his ass whooped. Oh shit. He didn't save him from getting his ass whooped. He saved him from getting his ass whooped worse, for the whooping being more thorough, for continuing. So the fight stopped. Real Wolf Rose, Rios, a mixed brother. Yeah, I'm black and Puerto Rican. Mom is black, my dad's Puerto Rican. But sometimes you gotta have the faith to pull yourself through some shit. I've seen some shit, man. Growing up in Long Beach, I've seen some crazy shit. I've seen people be able to accomplish some major feats. Hey, Jonathan, was you there when that happened? I don't know. Gusty Wins. Was you there when that happened? I don't think you was there. You might have been too young at that time. I don't know if my cousin was there. Jesus saved his ass. He did. He saved his ass because it was getting real bad. And Chris pulled it off. Babe, how was the boxing practice?
That was good.
Did he spar?
No.
No sparring? Mm-hmm. Nobody there to spar with? Damn. I need to get you a special mouthpiece for your braces?
I already emailed the dentist, but I think it's just a boiling time.
Okay. Shout out Jesus, cuz. Shout out Jesus, guys. He came through for Chris. He come through for a lot of people too. Whatever your faith is, whatever your faith in, be strong in it. Conviction be high. You know what I mean? Be about it. Be about that life. Oh, you know who's got some crazy faith, crazy conviction, and faith? And it's not to be like no Bible thumping or whatever, but Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins has followed his faith from high school all the way through to the NFL, all the way through God answers prayer. Shout out Trey 8. God is good. But Kirk Cousins has been overlooked by everybody with his tangibles, with his skills. Like, oh, he ain't that good, or he ain't this and that. But his faith in God has carried him through every situation. His faith. And his faith was reinstated by his dad. He got hurt in high school in his 12th grade year when he was about to get like scholarships. His year to get scholarships, he got hurt. And he had no scholarships, no offers, no nothing. And just out of the blue, out of nowhere, he got an offer to, I don't know, whatever school he went to that he wouldn't even thought that he would get into. And he went there. Had a great college career, got to the NFL, and was just being paid rookie minimum. But after his rookie minimum, he started getting paid, what is that called? The franchise tag. 3 years franchise tag. So franchise tag, you get top money for a year, like top quarterback producer for a year, 3 years in a row. Then he goes to another place. He signs a small contract, but he's getting his bread slowly and surely until where right now he signed the biggest contract. But the whole time this dude kept his faith in Jesus. He never gave up his faith in Jesus. He stayed with himself and humbled himself. He stayed humble, and he never lived outside his means. Even as he got this big contract in Atlanta, he was still living with his his in-laws in a basement with $180 million contract. He was living in his parents' basement, and Cam Newton will fix his lips to be like, I don't know how he got that contract. I don't know how this and that. Maybe it's his faith. Maybe it was his stick to it. Maybe it was him staying strong in who he was. And that shit paid off. Y'all look up Kirk Cousins, man. That dude, his story is vicious. And we got to stop being like, oh, we don't pay attention to the white. That white brother has faith, and his faith has paid off. And he's been faithful to his wife, with his kids, his family. And he said, if I put football first, I would be hurt every day. At the end of the season, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. But because football is not my life, and my life is in God and in my family, he said, this is just secondary. I'm not hurt with the outcome. I can live with this outcome because it's secondary. Kirk Cousins is dope, man. Like, look at his story. He has a dope story. And he's getting paid big time. And Cam wants to complain about this, but Cam, you complaining about why he getting money, but you at your 7v7s fighting and shit. Fighting two people at your 7v7s. 3 or 4 baby mamas. Got a baby with a girl that you're not married to right now. Talking about she be having certain kind of sex that she don't like, but she does it for you. All out there. Just all kinds of shit out there. It's not the worst, but it ain't the best either. You worried about why he getting paid, but he got his house in order. Let's talk about how he has his house in order. And he ain't into all this other stuff. He doing the right thing. We always want to bash and be like, oh, that dude ain't that good. But let's not talk about what he's not good at. Let's talk about what he does have that's great. His faith is great. You know who else? Troy Polamalu. Strong faith. Greatest football player of all time. You know who else? Tim Tebow. Didn't have the greatest career, but guess what? He's still making money. And he had a horrible career. I don't want to say a horrible career. He had an amazing college career. He's a legend in college. The pros, he won one playoff game, but he didn't turn out to what people thought he was going to be in the pros, but his faith carried him through, and he's doing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, didn't have the attitude. He want to look at the things of why somebody has more than what he has, but don't want to look at the way the brother was living and how he was living his lifestyle. He ain't into all that extra stuff. He ain't into getting into it. He ain't into all the recognition. Everybody wants to be recognized these days. I want to be recognized as the best ever. You ain't the best ever. And the best ever don't last. You want to be the best who you are. You want to be the best man in life. You want to be the best you can be, as in giving and serving. It ain't all about talent. It's about being a stand-up dude. Maybe he goes into those meetings and the coaches is like, this motherfucker got his head on straight. This is somebody I can trust with the team and trust not to do some stupid shit. Motherfuckers will pay extra money to know that you ain't gonna do some dumb shit. I much rather hire somebody and pay them more because I have solitude and peace of mind knowing that this dude ain't gonna do some stupid shit. Like, I know I could go over here for 2 weeks and this dude's gonna hold it down. He may not be the most athletic. He may not score 100 points, but I know he's gonna be a good teammate. He's gonna be where I need him. He's gonna be at practice. I can trust he's gonna be where he needs to be. People will pay extra for that. Just by being a thorough person. Just by being a stand-up person standing in your square. Bo Jackson was better than everybody I just said, but what happened to him? Blew that hip out. He was great. What happened to him after? What happened to Bo Jackson after sports? You can't put all your marbles into just sports. The first thing that you need to do is be a great person. Try to be the greatest person you can be. Everything else will come after. I learned that shit late in life. But I can't complain now. Can't complain about a damn thing. God gave me everything I prayed for. And I'm grateful. It was moments where wasn't grateful. Hey, thank you, Yvonne Burnett, upgraded membership. Thank you. It was times where I could fix my lips and fix my head to be like, damn, man, shit, fuck, and complaining. And I'm literally in the situation that I asked God for, but I'm being ungrateful. Been blessed with everything I asked for, but I still can manage to muster up a complaint. We live in a great life. We live in a good life. Yeah, shit can be better or things can be different. But nigga, we eating, we breathing, we sitting here talking, we on YouTube talking and commenting. Gotta be grateful. Bo would have been great. Bo was great. Let's not get it wrong. The nigga was a phenom in baseball and football. He was great at both sports. Deion was good at baseball. He wasn't great at baseball. Bo Jackson was great and great at football. Deion might be damn near one of the best football players ever. Primetime wasn't no joke. My son plays DB. Who is that? Active East. Talking about Kyrie. Yeah, because Kyrie's playing on another person's team. That's their team. That they own that. They do whatever they want to do. Kyrie also sat out. Kyrie also missed a ton of games. I love how Kyrie is strong in his faith. I love it. And look, Kyrie's still doing good. He's strong in his faith. I love that. I love that about him. But he had a lot of insecurities about him before he got strong. He left LeBron to show that he could get a championship on his own. Left the best team. They probably would have got some more championships, but he left because he didn't like that LeBron, what y'all say on the East, that he sunned him. He like little boyed him. but he wasn't doing it in a disrespectful manner, and he took it that way. And he took his flat earth ass over there and didn't do shit. Didn't do a damn thing, but he's getting his money though. I'll tell you that much. More power to him. Get your money, Kyrie. Who's he with? The Mavs? How are the Mavs doing? Are they balling? Don't ask me what side of the ball I coach. I'm like a honorary member of the football coaching team. I'm special teams coach. I'm a special teams coach, nigga. Don't laugh, nigga. Don't laugh. I'm a special teams coach. It's important out there. Special teams is important, especially on 8U. Special teams is probably the least important coaching position on the football team, especially for 8U. But I embrace it because I get to go out there and talk to the boys and talk to the kids and be a part of the organization. So they messed up because I'm a real football coach. I'm a football coach to the core. Oh shit. What am I gonna ask what side of the ball I coach, nigga? The kickoff side. Nigga, there's no field goals, no punts, nigga. All I do is kickoffs. Nigga, I'm the kickoff coach. Leave me alone. But I love it. I would have it no other way. Man, I'm gonna start posting some stuff with my son. I've been kind of keeping it out for a little bit. I'm gonna post more stuff for him and my daughter, my older son. They actually be out there getting it, man. They do a good job doing their thing. I hope them laughing. Y'all not laughing at me being a special teams coach, guy. Y'all gonna hurt my feelings, man. Come on, that's what I do, man. I be out there, man, teaching them how to kick the ball 5 yards, man. The little kids can't barely kick the ball. Oh, shit. Oh, man. My son is a receiver, too. He's a receiver and running back and DB. He might switch to safety this year. I don't know. You talking about Kyrie active set? Active East, the pressure of the world. Yeah, he was talking out of line on some things, hearing things, and then just blurting it out. Like, you got to do your research on certain things. So, I support Kyrie, man. I support him. He said some things that they took him out, and I think they did him wrong. You know how it go. Destroying broke his neck. What type of coach would I be, Solo One, if I didn't have a woman and family? The team is a team. That's what it is. I'm a special teams coach. It's special. It's held very high. Like way down here. Kickoff of the year, boy. I think Auntie is doing a cipher. I hope she is. I hope she get what she want. I hope if she wants to do it, I'm pretty sure she'll be in that cipher. She just got to push her narrative. Obviously, if she making content, if she buzzing, they going to put her in there. They can't deny your buzz. Go make some content. Keep going after motherfuckers. They'll put her up in there. He doesn't play for a school. My son is 8, man. 8 years old. Yeah, this is my first experience coaching football. So I'm kind of learning the ropes and learning how everything goes. And I feel like it's more I feel like my energy is balancing out like what's needed on the team, because sometimes people think that they coaching these kids like these little boys. They're only 8 and 7. 8, we'll start at 6U, so 7U now is 8U. But people get caught up in thinking that they coaching. Like, you can't coach something if they don't know it. You got to teach them the sport first. So I do a lot of teaching. I do my research, go look and see what's the best way to do something and how to do this. And I teach the kids. I talk to them like a teacher. Coaches, you coaching something that they already know. Like, okay, you know how to do a back pedal and come out of your back pedal. I'm going to coach you up on that. We got to teach them back pedal. We got to teach them how to catch the ball and teach them how to do certain things. Like, people get caught up in with these little babies and trying to coach them. Like, you're really just a teacher. Coach is just a title, but you're really a teacher. Take it easy on these kids, man. They're just babies. And you gotta repetition. You can't just throw things at them and then just go on to the next thing. It's just repetition. And I think I bring the balance, and like, I'm valued on the team with that. I'm talking to these kids and connecting, and I'm learning more from these children than they probably are from me, for sure. I'm learning from these kids on how to listen and see what's going on with them. You'll be surprised what some of these babies are going through. Or maybe y'all wouldn't be surprised. Maybe y'all gone through it. And like, you could get caught up in your rah-rah stuff, but at the end of the day, you got to remember, it's just a game. These kids may not even play this in a year. This is just this year. Who cares? Every time you watch this awesome, I think of the soundbite, baby girl. Oh man, I was hot that night. But we have to remember these kids, they're kids. They're not going to be able to do everything we need them to do. Sometimes we have these crazy expectations for these babies. And if you yelling and getting out of control, out of line, it's really something wrong with you. You have some shit that you ain't dealt with. Why are you yelling at the kid like that? Parents shouldn't let that shit happen either. The parents should come together and be like, hey, that's one thing we're not going to let happen again. You're not going to talk to these babies like that. Live with Sam C. Super chat. Thank you, brother. $4.99. Keep this shit up, bro. You got a great message. Shout out Ace Boys. Shout out to Ace Boys. Ace Boy Trey, Ace Boy Pun, Ace Boy Manny. We up in here, man. We just some regular cats. Found something. Shout out Pun for putting us out here on this shit. Because I never would have been doing this shit if that nigga didn't suggest it or bring it to the table. Shout out Pun, man. Shout out Trey. Y'all go follow, like. I'm pretty sure y'all already do. Go give them some positive encouragement. Go give them some positive messages. And just everybody needs to be talked to every now and again. Everybody needs to hear some positive affirmations, you know. Go give them some, man. Go give them some good energy over there where they at. Yeah, they be wanting kids to play like they pros. And it's not just football. It's all over. Soccer, basketball, baseball. They got these kids playing all year long. When I was a kid, we played park, rec sports, right? Like rec sports is when you play at the park. You have a football season, you have a baseball season, you have a basketball season, you have a track season. And it goes again next year for all 4 sports. Or some people didn't do all 4, but I did. I played every single sport. And that, like, it helps you be real well-rounded. I think that's why a lot of these kids is getting injured, because they're not playing different sports, working different muscles. They only doing the same thing, same action. Nick, you from Long Beach? Tell my boys football. You tell your boys football is a game of life. Try to empower and build confidence. Whole world gonna knock you down type shit. That's real. I love that about football. I love that about sports, is that you get to teach and parent in real time. Like, your kids come back from school and tell you about their day and what happened, but then you really can't like you don't get the whole story. You don't get the whole story because kids ain't capable of telling the whole story anyway. So you get what they tell you, and you got to kind of piece it together or whatever. But in sports, you get to witness their altercations, their lessons, their ups and downs, them being disappointed, or their body language, which is like all life lessons. Because guess what? At all times, somebody's watching. Pick your head up. Stop acting like that. Don't talk to your teammate like that. Nah, I saw the whole thing. And then after sports, after the practice or after the game, you get to talk to them and ask them, so what was this about? What happened here? Why did you do this? Or why did this person do such and such, such and such? And they get to talk to you, and you get to be like, no, I saw this happen and I saw this. And you get to talk to it. You get to parent to it. You get to coach to it. And that shit is bomb because you get to activate it now in real time, not later when they're not thinking about it or this and that. And the best thing about coaching these little boys, these little brown and black boys, a couple little white kids sprinkled in, coaching these children in general, but especially where these children is from that I coach, is that you get to see them come into practice and they just bouncing off the walls, like boom, 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 all over the place. Try to get them to sit still and answer a question. It ain't happening. But after practice, after they've gotten all their energy out, you can have some good conversations, maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 8-year-olds give you 5 to 10 minutes. But they've drained their body of all that extra stuff, and they can give you something back to talk to. And so I will pick out one kid that I'm going to talk to after each practice, because I want to get to talk to everybody one-on-one and get to talk to them on some real shit. It's a special position to be a coach, and I just wish a lot of these coaches looked at it that way, and it didn't look at it like just sports, and looked at it like a chance to help these boys and girls, because there's some dope girls that play too. Shout out to some of the girls out there, and on the teams I coach too, but we have a great opportunity to have a great impact on these children and to teach them these life lessons and to help them grow in life. Real shit. And I have fun with them. I laugh with them. I joke with them. But I be having my moments too. Like I had one of my Coffee with Rios where I came on. I was like, hey, I got to apologize because one of the kids I was talking to, I told him, you are literally doing nothing. You're doing nothing. And he had not been out there as long as the other kids. I was like, you literally ain't doing nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. And he looked at me and was like, I'm trying my best. When I say that shit, like, I was like, oh man, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just told this kid that's trying his best, that he's putting out all his effort. I literally just told him, you ain't doing shit. And me being an adult, him being a kid, coming from a bigger person to a little person, how's that gotta feel? If the person you trying to impress and trying to make happy by doing it, he tells you, you ain't doing nothing. Boy, when I got home, I did some praying, and I couldn't wait to get to practice the next practice to talk to him, and then to talk to his parents. Like, hey, let me tell you about something that happened. Like, not even like that, but I want them to know, like, this is what happened. And I want to apologize to your son and apologize because you guys don't have him on this football team for me not to be up to the standard. And that wasn't fair to him, and it wasn't fair to y'all. That was not teaching. That was not a good moment for me, and I'm sorry. And I promise, and I will hold myself to a higher standard. And so that man, I don't play around with kids. I don't play around with older people like that. They have all my love. You could be my enemy's child. I'm going to feed you. Chris, what do you say? T-Rail just makes us think. Oh man. Yeah, I try to be a good person. I try to have a good heart. You know what I mean? Like, I think I have a good heart. I know I have a good heart. But everybody can get caught up in the moment, get caught up in the craziness of a situation and get beside himself. That's what my older family members used to say. Don't get beside yourself. Yeah, right? Don't get beside yourself came right before you're about to get slapped in the face. All right now. Don't get beside yourself, little nigga. Yeah, man. That's like really what went on. And like you have to, if you don't hold yourself accountable and apologize to people for doing things wrong or for you thinking that you were acting out of character and calling yourself out, those kids won't do that. If you won't admit to being wrong, those kids ain't gonna admit to being wrong. Your children ain't gonna admit to being wrong. They have to see. We always talk about, oh, we need people in position so our kids can relate to what they see on TV. Fuck relating to what's on. No, that is important. It is important to be able to relate to what's on TV, but it's important for them to be able to relate to who's in a household, to what you're doing in the house. The parents are first. If you hold yourself accountable and apologize to your child and say, you know what, I shouldn't have talked to you like that. I'm sorry about that. That's not okay. We have boundaries in this household, and there's boundaries here so that we don't cross them. And this is why I was wrong. And then they'll learn from that. Like, okay, look, pops, moms, older brother, they apologize. It's okay to be wrong. That shit goes a long way. Don't be the motherfucker that do as I say, not as I do. Where's the equal in that? Like, oh, you get to be this way, but not me. You get to act that way. That's how like trauma-filled families are. Like families that are filled with trauma, that's how they get down. Nah, I can do this. You can't do this. They get like, I'm gonna end up doing exactly what you're doing. Why not be better? Don't ask me why, because I said so. A lot of because I said so's come from not having a real emotional, intelligent answer. A lot of people don't know why. So they don't feel like having to fumble through answering to a child of why they did that or why they can't do this. A child deserves an explanation. A child deserves to know why, because it helps them grow. It helps them mature. Helps them understand why they shouldn't do that shit. You tell them not to do something and then say, because I said so. So when they go out and they do that shit, you ain't there to say I said so. But when you tell them the reason why and tell them why they can't do that and what's wrong with this and why there's a boundary there, they have a better understanding. So stop being lazy and being that because I said so or do as I say, not as I do person. We can't be that. No, you got to push the youth, yeah, but you can't push them beyond what they're capable of. There is a capability level. And it takes a mature, intelligent adult to be like, okay, I'm expecting more than what he's capable of, and I'm making him feel bad about what's outside of his capabilities. If he's not capable of it, I shouldn't make him feel bad about him not having the capabilities. Is he trying his hardest? Good. Fuck. That's all. All right, cuz. Like, try your hardest. As long as you out here giving it your all, that's all I can say. I can't be mad about that. The question is boundaries over one's standards or standards over one's boundaries. Is the boundaries the person's the person with the standards and the boundaries, are they the same person? Or is somebody sacrificing their standards for somebody's boundaries? I don't get it. Yeah, that's how I was raised. I lived through that. And it was a lot of shit that I could have learned. There was a lot of opportunities to teaching opportunities that were overlooked and bypassed because of impatience and laziness. Take the time to teach this kid. Yeah, it came from a controlling place. It's coming from a place of not wanting to waste a breath, not trying to waste a breath. And this is another thing, like in trauma filled families, like in unhealthy trauma filled families, we sweep shit under the rug. Like we sweep shit right up under the rug. And we sweep it under the rug just to get past it. Not to have dealt with the problem or oh we got past this problem. No, it was nigga, just don't think about it. Just go forward. Just move forward. It's all good. It'll be okay. But then that same problem comes up in a month. The same problem comes up in 2 months. It's a reoccurring problem because we don't ever deal with shit. We don't want to actually pay attention emotionally of why something happened. We just want to sweep that shit under the rug and move forward. Just go. Don't even forgive. Don't even forget. Just go. Whatever. It's okay. And a lot of trauma shit comes from that. A lot of rape culture comes from that. A lot of toxic culture comes from that. Oh, don't mess. You know how Uncle such and such gets when he's drinking. You stay away from him. Like no, not me. Stay away from him. Fix that nigga. That nigga's got an issue. Everybody's family. That nigga's got the issue. Let's deal with him. What are the boundaries? That is wrong. He can't survive in his family, or she can't survive in his family, or they can't survive in his family acting that way. Why do I have to adjust my behavior when I'm just walking through life innocently? An innocent child walking through life or an innocent woman walking through life has to be aware or be on point around the motherfucker because he's drinking. Oh, he gets aggressive when he's like that. No, nigga, like let's deal with that shit. Nigga, you can't put your hands on this person. You can't yell. You can't curse and do this or this and that because that shit is wrong. And this is how we handle that shit. We don't address issues. I had a big problem with my wife. Like when we first married, early like first years, 2 years, like my wife would be upset about something. And I didn't like her being upset because I was used to like just something happened, then get over it and just go on about your business. Let's go eat something. Let's go do this, whatever, and forget about it. But my wife came from a healthy family who dealt with issues, who talked about stuff and had dinner every night at the table and talked about their day. So when she would have issues, I would try to and it wouldn't even be an issue with me. Sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. I would just try to get her to forget about what she was upset with. Like, hey, let's just go do this. Don't worry about it. Let's be happy. And she's like, I'm not happy. Something's wrong. I'm feeling this way because of this. Like, oh, well, whatever. Just get over it. But her emotions made me uncomfortable. And I just wanted her to be happy. You don't just be happy. People that come from a healthy place can be upset, sit in it, think about it, and figure out how to fix it. Unhealthy is fuck your problem, whatever. Be super dismissive. Fuck what you going on. Fuck that shit. Whatever. Let's go drink. Whatever. You had a bad day. Fuck that shit. Let's go drink. But you never deal with the shit. And I came from a place where I didn't have the intelligence to do that. Communication is key in everything, in every element, in absolutely everything. Communication is key. And like that's what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna keep talking to it because that's all it is, man. Oh shoot. But yeah, I should try to get my wife just to be happy. Just be happy. Just be happy. Don't trip. You okay? You'll get over it. Da, da, da. But nah. That's not how life works, man. Not how a healthy life works. And I learned a lot from that. And like the conversation I had with A-Line, right? It made me reflect and think about some shit like where did my maturity change? Where did Sorry, I hit the top of the thing. My bad. Thank you. And being in that environment helped me grow and mature me to be a better person. So it was a production, street lights production, which helped me be a production assistant in Hollywood, which helped me get into a union in Hollywood. Can you still not hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Oh, dang. Damn. Okay. All right. So that was like a lot of people asked like, hey, how did you change, or what was a difference? And it was going through that program and working in Hollywood and having to work with all these different people from different walks of life. And that was, I'm going to answer your question in a little bit. Iris Andrews, how do I pin that actually? Let me see if I can pin this. I don't know. And that, working with those people and having to do that shit and be uncomfortable in situations that I didn't understand and having to survive and having to hustle to get there, that shit really matured me as a person for the better. But Iris Andrews, hi Rios, really inspired by your growth on YouTube. Any tips for getting over the fear of posting online and making videos going live? Like, complete honesty. You have to have a fuck it attitude. Like, fuck it, I'm going. I'm just going to do this. Fuck that shit. It don't matter. And once you do that, once you have, stop worrying about other people's perspectives of you. Stop worrying about other people's perspective and, oh, this ain't going to be cool. Oh, this ain't going to be right. Or this ain't going to be perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect. Nothing's going to be right. It's okay. It's okay not to have everything dialed in and be perfect. Fuck up. Go fuck up. Go take you are blessed to have the opportunity to fuck up. There's people that aren't here that don't even have the opportunity to make a mistake. People are dead. People are handicapped. They can't even do certain things. So we're in a place where you're blessed to make mistakes and fuck up. You got to have that fuck it attitude, fuck it bone. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's right now. I'm talking to y'all. It's 45 of y'all in here. Community back on Fig, they be having thousands. Do I care? No, because I appreciate y'all and I feel like I'm talking to myself. You guys are me. We're one. You know what I mean? And so I don't give a damn if it's 2 people in here. I'm going to be talking just like this. You got to be willing to fuck up. You're going to fuck up. First off, you're going to fuck up. Your shit is going to be whack. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how to get my shit situated and how to flow or whatever. So what? There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be low moments. There's going to be dull, boring moments. So what? Go do that shit. Go be boring. There is 4 billion people on YouTube, and I got 50 of them. You know how small of a percentage that is of 4 billion? So what? I don't give a fuck. I love y'all. I like talking to y'all. I like spreading a message that can inspire y'all to spread a message. Anybody, all of y'all, go start a YouTube page. Just start making videos because it's a way to catalog or to get a record of how you feel on shit. And where people can come and look at what you have to say. It don't matter what it's about, nigga. It could be about fucking knitting or sewing. Who gives a shit? It's at least 3 million people in the world that knit and sew. You could do a how to sew, how to knit, and you're going to have people watch that shit. Be great in who you are. That doesn't mean you're going to have great material. That means be great in who you are. Be great in being yourself. People are going to watch. People are going to come. it's going to start off 5, 10, maybe 2, maybe 3. Pun and them say all the time they start off with 14. Go do it. That's Nike has the best fucking slogans. I got some shit that I don't like about Nike or whatever, but they slogan, I wonder who came up with that. The just do it. Just do it. You want to do something? Just do it. Just start and just do it. Like it's billions of people out here. You could do a video on how to clean glasses better. It's gonna get 100 views, maybe 1,000 if you're funny with it, or if you have a cool thumbnail or a catchy hashtag or whatever. This is the best way that I clean my glasses. I clean the front and then I clean the back and then I go. Motherfuckers gonna watch that. I could do a beard care thing like, oh, this is how I moisturize and this is how I comb it, and then after I'm done washing it, I wrap it up and do this and that. Motherfuckers is gonna watch that shit. I'm just not wasting my time. Babe, Zan,
Yeah.
can you give me some water, Stinky? Thank you, Pops. Probably the boss told the worker to just do it, and that shit caught. Real shit. As long as you're not creating content to hurt others or put people down, you deserve to do what you want and to be. Thank you. Oh, I wanted a bottle of water, Pops.
There's a lot in there.
I don't want this. Get a bottle of water. Thank you. There's a lane for everybody. So whoever, Iris Dre or something. Shit, I forgot what the person's name is. Just start, man. Just start. Do it. Fuck it. You don't need none of this shit. And if you need help on learning how to do Streamlabs, inbox me on Instagram and I will tell you how to set this up. I will tell you how to do it. This shit it was super hard for me because I have ADHD. It was really hard for me to do this because I wanted to have, the Stream Deck. I wanted to have this light. I'm in this little ass room. I only need one light, but I was like, I need 2. Nigga, I don't need 2. Nigga, the room is this big. One light is fine. Thank you, Papa. You don't need all the everything. You don't need the best of everything. All you need is you, a phone, and you really only need a phone. You could go live now on your phone vertical. Goddamn, talking for 2 hours. Shit. It'll make you thirsty. And this ain't no reaction. I'm not talking about nobody else's shit. I'm not talking about no other people. I'm just talking about us. For 2 hours of just trying to be positive and spread. And this is my therapy. I don't gotta talk about no drama. I don't want for more. I don't want for attention due to drama or acting like an idiot. I'm not with that. Nick, they probably got a whole bunch of views doing that shit too. What about being judged by people who know you in real life, laughing out loud like coworkers, family, even friends? I think that's my biggest fear. Do they pay your bills? Do they pat you on your back as you go to sleep? Do they feed you? If those people are not affecting your everyday bottom line, who gives a fuck what they think? Who gives a fuck if they laugh? Who cares? Laugh with them. Like, yeah, I know that shit was whack. Whatever. That shit was stupid as fuck, but I'm still going. What you doing? You about to go home and be boring and do the same fucking thing you did yesterday and hate your life? But guess what? I'm going after my shit. Iris Andrews, read The Alchemist. Go get that book right now. Read it. Put that shit on Audible. Go somewhere and put The Alchemist on a summary on the internet. Google the summary of The Alchemist. You going after your dreams, you trying to attain your dreams, You're going to go there. You're going in that direction. But all along the way, you're going to be learning life's trials and tribulations and journeys and lessons in your journey. You're going to meet people. I didn't know any of y'all. And now I feel like I fuck with y'all all the way. Like, you could ask me, I will answer anything. It don't gotta be like you could DM me so people don't have to see it. I will answer these questions. I will help you as much as I can because I fucking care about y'all. I care about everybody, but I really care about y'all. Y'all in here breaking bread and sitting here with me as I talk. Go read that book. Go read The Alchemist, Iris. You need it. Go get it. I'm telling you. Santiago's journey in The Alchemist is everything. It's so relatable to what we fuck my opinion. Like, it doesn't, what I think doesn't matter. Fuck the haters. Fuck what they think. You want to do it? Go do it. You ain't hurt nobody? Go do it. His journey in The Alchemist, he thinks it's about getting to go to Egypt to find this treasure, but he finds a woman. He's going after a woman. He's meeting all these cool people in his journey, and he's learning things from every person that he talks to along his journey while he's on his journey to go get a treasure in Egypt. But the value is in the journey. By the time he gets to Egypt, he's a totally different person from when he started. Now, if he had listened to people like, don't leave your shepherd job, don't leave your shepherd position, don't leave the crystal position, the crystal shop position. You're doing good. Stay there. Read it again, Iris. It hits different because you're in like you can read a section out the Bible and the perspective on it would be different today than it was 2 years ago. Go read it. Just read the first 4 chapters. Nobody can stop you but you. And that's the other thing. I had a coffee with Rios where I was talking about the projectors. People be trying to project their insecurities and negativities on you. Their own fears. People project their fears of not performing well on you. Nah, don't do that. You might not do it. You might lose this, or you might not get any attention because they think that that's what will happen to them. So they project that shit on you. Don't let people project their fears on you, Iris, or whoever's out there that wants to go after something. Go after that shit. Chris 89, effort. I fuck with you, man. The author is Paulo Coelho. I'll bring it up for you right now. It's the shit, man. And after Sunday, well, maybe that's not enough time. After Sunday, I'm not going to talk about The Alchemist no more. I'm going to the next book. I was trying to go to an image of the goddamn book. Yeah, Paulo Coelho, the book looks like this. Right here. Great book. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. He has one also about romance in Accra or whatever, Aquagana. Like everything I've read of his has been good. But this one, just for some reason, resonated with me so deeply. It's really good. Paulo Coelho. Should I type it in the chat? Let me see. Chris 89, thank you, man. I appreciate you for everything. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, man. So that's just me here chopping it up with y'all, man. Gusty wins. When you gonna start your shit, man? What's up, sexy Nay? I didn't even know you was in here. What's up, man? But autobiography of a yogi. Okay. But yeah, man, just in here touch base with y'all, man. Got my little time in. I'll be back Sunday and having a great discussion, bringing the week to an end. You know, check us out Friday night on Ace Boys Worldwide. Always doing our thing, but yeah. So it's like I said, it's Thursdays and Sundays. Sundays at 9:30. Last Sunday, my shit fucked up. I'm sorry. I was having technical difficulties, but Sunday at 9:30 and Thursdays at 5:30. My top 3 books. Ooh, that's rough. Top 3, I would say The Power of Now, Midnight by Sister Soldier, The Spook Who Sat Outside the Door. It's so many. Like The Spook Who Sat Outside the Door. Do y'all know about The Spook Who Sat Outside the Door? If y'all don't, it's one of the dopest books. The Spook Who Slept Outside the Room. I'm sorry. Let me show y'all this. The Spook Who Sat by the Door. The Spook Who Sat by the Door. This book right here is so dope. So dope. And it tells the story of a black dude who gets into the CIA program, but the program was just to get the black people's vote. So he thought he was doing this training, beating out 100 other black dudes for the position to get into the CIA. And they only hired one black guy to get into CIA, but they just did it to get the vote of the black people's vote. And so he stayed in the CIA for, I think, 9 years. I might be mistaken, but like 9 years. And he did it low key to where he got out of the CIA, where he left. But the whole time while he was in the CIA, they tricked him, and he thought he was about to be this super vicious spy. But when he made it out of the program into the CIA, he was a high-end secretary. For the black vote, they brought in one black person and made him a secretary. But he thought he was going to be a spy in the CIA or whatever. And so he said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going to learn the most, and I'm going to become the most vicious at what I learned and trained. So he trained in fighting, he trained in shooting, he trained in art of sabotage, everything. He did all the trainings, every training he got vicious at. And then in 9 years, he played the whole role for 9 years. And then after 9 years, he went back to Chicago. And when he went to Chicago, he adjusted to what gang was the most powerful gang, that he could talk to the young men and get them to see his way of thinking, and he could teach them everything he learned in the CIA and teach the gang in Chicago everything he learned from the CIA. And him and that gang started the rebellion in Chicago, which started a whole revolution in America. And so there was a movie, and America banned this movie out of fear that black people will revolt and rebel against the government. So they outlawed this movie for, I forget how long. You can watch the movie now on YouTube, but it was banned. It's so dope and so deep that they banned the fucking movie. You couldn't watch the movie in America. You can watch the movie on on YouTube right now, but read this fucking book, dude. Damn it, I'm supposed to be talking about The Alchemist. Who got me talking about these other books? God damn it. Sam Greenlee. God dog it. Who got me? Who tricked me? Fucking trapped me. Read my boy's book called Essay to Master Jefe. That's a good book. Support my boy. Let me look this up. What is it called? Essay to Master Jefe. Who said that? Chris 89? Chris 89 said, read my boy's book called Essay to Master Jefe. So that's for all y'all out there who's watching. This is his book. I'm about to put it up. This really your boy's book? I hope so. Essay to Master Jefe. From street gang life in South Central Los Angeles to Navy Master Chief. Ooh-wee. That sounds like a good book. Look at this. A homeboy from South Central Los Angeles to the U.S. Navy Master Chief. What's his name? Let me see what's his name. I'm going to click on this. But this is Chris's boy, Raul Ramos. Raul Ramos. I've never read it. I haven't read it, so I can't talk to it. But just the title, Essay to Master Jefe. But also, from going from street gang life in South Central to the U.S. Navy Master Chief, that's a dope story. That's bomb. Shout out Raul Ramos, man. Good shit. Let me look into this. So paperback, April 6, 2022. Hey, that's dope. Good shit, Chris. Thank you for telling us about it. Essay to Master Jefe. Raul Ramos. Gangbanger in South Central to Navy Master Chief, cuz. That's a dope fucking story. I'm going to have to check this out. It's not. I'll probably get it on Kindle. No, fuck it. You know what? I'm about to support this brother. I'm going to buy it on Amazon. See if I have to put. Let me get out of here so y'all can't see my information, cuz. Yeah, I'm going to support him. I like that story. I like that a lot. The storyline already got you, right? Like, just listen to the storyline. Like, that shit already pulled a nigga in. Like, shit. But yeah, man. What else is going on before I get up out of here and just let y'all like, subscribe, and I never say that shit. I be forgetting to say that. Like, subscribe, and follow. Or some shit. I forget what everybody be saying. But I appreciate every single one of y'all. Hit me up. DM, Instagram. I'm telling you, I'm about to figure out. Hey, also, if anybody knows what's the best way to do a live call-in, can y'all do some research for me and help me out? Because I want to do live call-ins. Like, gang, I want you to be able to call in and we talk. Chris 89, I want you to be able to call in and talk about shit like this so we can have an ongoing conversation. I think talking to y'all live so everybody can hear, I think that will take this stream to a whole nother place because we get personal in here and we fuck with each other in here and it's all positive. And I really want y'all to get y'all narrative off more than just texting. Y'all can talk and we can have a conversation and people can hear and listen to us go back and forth and they can get something from it. People that's listening could get something from it. So if y'all can, please tell me if y'all figure out like the best way to do live on here. If I need to purchase I'll purchase whatever I need to purchase. But through Discord, I gotta figure it. So I gotta do it through another. I gotta figure out. But if y'all can help a brother out, I need that. But that would have been dope to have Chris tell his story or have his homeboy call in. Have his homeboy call in and we'll talk and discuss. Cause that's a hell of a transition. That's a whole motherfucking culture change right there. So y'all saying Discord, huh? Okay. What up? What up, Tiny? In here, in here with my peoples, my 40 people up in here. Let's just talk and be a positive, man. I appreciate you, Tiny. Thank you for following through, cuz. But yeah. Like and subscribe. I think that's what they say. Like and subscribe. Follow, like, and subscribe. Fuck with me, man. But yeah, do y'all thing, man. Please give me some information on how I could talk with y'all and go live with y'all, okay? I appreciate that. So, what up, Zan? You okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. All love. Oh, 6 knows? I'm gonna hit 6 up right now. I don't got his number, but I'll hit that. I appreciate it, Tiny. That's how I start. At 40, it could be 3, nigga. I'll still be in here like this. Tiny, it could be me and you just up here, nigga. I'm still gonna be on this motherfucker. It's a herd. Hey, next time, hey, Tiny, when you doing your next drop, man, so people could go and support. Everybody go support Tiny. He got a clothing line, the shirt and sweaters. It's a herd with the ram. That shit is vicious. Go support Tiny, man. Fuck with him. He got some shit going on. All right, I'm gonna hit 6 up and figure out how to do it. What he say? If I gotta buy a Rodecaster Pro, I don't fucking know. I saw the black hand on the top when I was looking his book up. It said black hand at the top. What is this? The Black Hand, The Bloody Rise and Redemption of Boxer Enriquez, a Mexican mob killer. I don't want to go too negative with the shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to support, everybody fuck with that shit, but I ain't trying to do too much killer shit, you know what I mean? But I will read it, I will read the summary or whatnot. But the homie said, The Black Hand, The Bloody Rise and Redemption of Boxer Enriquez, a Mexican mob killer. Go subscribe. That's right, Roachka. Go subscribe to Tiny, man. Go in there, like and subscribe. Go watch his videos, run them up. Go support his merch. Do all that. Do all that. Go put a live on and watch the whole 5 hours. This nigga Tiny be doing 5 hours, nigga. Like, I be struggling through 2 hours and 15 minutes. This nigga be doing 5 hours. Legit. Nigga, that takes some motherfucking skill. I ain't there yet. I don't have the endurance yet. My voice already going out from this shit. Hey, I appreciate all of y'all support, man. Every single one of y'all, I appreciate y'all support. Getting me to sit here for 2 hours and talk to y'all with my fucking crazy ass brain is a feat. And I wouldn't do it any other way. Wouldn't have it no other way. But yeah, Essay to Master Jefe. But also, the book I want y'all to read is The Spook Who Sat Outside the Door, man. Don't forget about that shit. But The Alchemist. Go read The Alchemist right now. Go put that shit on summary or something. Real shit. Hey, man, like, subscribe, and share. Please share the word with your friends, family, or whatever to come and check it out. It don't matter how old, how young, male, woman, gender, it don't matter. Tell them to come here and get the good vibe, and they're gonna be able to mature and grow with me in this field on this platform. And I promise I'm gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna try to do my best every time to be better every time, and hopefully I won't ever have those technical issues anymore. Hey, Iris Andrews, I don't answer questions without super chats, cuz. You know me, I'm like 1,000 follower type nigga, man. I don't answer questions without super chats, you know what I'm saying? Like, too big for that shit. I got 42 viewers in here. You think I'm gonna answer your question, cuz? I'm just playing. Question for Tiny Ed Rios. Without sharing numbers, how are the YouTube checks with your current following? Just curious if it's a viable side hustle. Yes, it's a viable side hustle. If I wasn't making no fucking money, Iris, it's a viable option. It's a viable side hustle. It is. It does generate money, but fuck the money. I get to talk to you and help you answer questions to say fuck everybody's perspective. It ain't about the money. Go out here and help people. Put your message out. But yeah, it is. You get money from ads. You get money if your people fuck with you. You get money from super chats. You get money. It's good. And it's a side thing. I work full time. But without money, even if I wasn't making money on here, I would still be doing this shit. Oh shit. Oh man. Like, but it ain't about the bread for me. That's the last thing. It's about setting apart and putting out a positive message and just showing what good motherfuckers look like this too. Dads, husbands look like this too. Yeah, we come from the streets. Yeah, we got tattoos on our neck. We got tattoos. We this, but we still good dads and we still husbands and we still fathers, good brothers out here in the community doing good things. And I need to put that message out here. I need to share that with everybody, just as you need to share your message. It definitely, like Tiny said, depending on how hard you grind, you can for sure make some chili. You can make some chili. Make some chili doing the right thing. Thank you, Iris. I appreciate you. And if you got any questions, hit me on my DM, man. Like outside, once I get off here, and you got questions on how to go live or how to do certain things, like hit me up. I'll help whoever I can. Yeah, man. I'm a higher up, dude. I don't answer questions without no super chats. You gotta break some bread if you want to get some of this game. You know what I'm saying? gotta spend some change, dog. I can't just answer no questions, Iris. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Punter, that's my brother, man. That's my brother. We funny. We all funny. We all got our own energy, but when we come together, we do what we do. And this is how it's been I was about to say our whole life, but for a majority of our life, this is exactly how it's been. Y'all just get to witness us interact with each other. It ain't no different when the camera is off. Our only difference is, I would say, we are nicer now. We're nicer on camera, are more professional on camera. We be kind of ruthless. You think we be bagging on each other on camera. You should see this shit off camera, how we be going at it. But it's all love. I'm trying to see what y'all talking about. Latin Grammys is on. I don't watch the American Grammys. So I don't watch the Grammys. Hey man, we're blessed to have each other. The Ace Boys, we're blessed to have each other. Like really, like blessed. For sure, for sure. Oh, I didn't even see. Damn, I need to ask Tiny. Tiny is a Cowboy fan. What they do? Nothing. I don't even think they had a pick this first round. Raiders picked the tight end, cuz. At pick 13, we picked a tight end. Nick, you gotta go to the strip club, brother. They got yams up in there all day. Gotta work for it, nigga. Or you want us to get the yams up there for free for you so they can shake the yams? I would do one in a little bit. We'll do something. I can't believe the Raiders picked a fucking tight end. God damn. When did the Cowboys pick so I could have some real... In 2 picks, Tiny. Oh, y'all next? I hope y'all get something bad. Fuck. The Raiders can't be the only ones in... We can't be the only ones doing a dumb pick like that. Hey, Tiny, misery love company, cuz. Hey, man, I need y'all to get a bad pick, man. Fuck. God damn it. God dog it. Hey, Tiny over there whooping motherfuckers' asses on that Madden shit. He don't want me to get on there, though. He really not with my special teams coaching ability, nigga. You don't want to see me on Madden, Tiny. You know I'm a special teams coach, nigga. On 8U, nigga, that's special. That means I'm that nigga, man. I'm special teams coach, cuz like you don't want to play a special teams coach at Madden. We know everything. Oh shit. That nigga beat Suave 96. Oh shit. I'm waiting for this Cowboy pick. Oh man. I'm waiting for this Cowboy pick. Oh man, come on, y'all. Please don't get nothing good. And that's it for today. 24, 25, 26. That's it, right? 26 picks today. That's it. Yeah. Tidy, all I'll be doing is telling the niggas, like, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. I don't know how many fucking times I said that shit this year, cuz. Stay in your lane. Them niggas be like, we started off the year, the special teams lost us we lost the first 2 games. It was on me, special teams. Then I went to the coaching staff. I said, hey, it ain't too late to fire me. And we got our shit together though, nigga. We went to the Super Bowl as the 7U in the 8U league. They get the bottom 8U. We went to the Super Bowl, nigga, against the top 8U and got smacked by the Chiefs. But our team, we vicious though. 96. 90 fucking 6 points. God damn. It's hard to lose by that much. Shit. What the fuck is the Dallas doing? Pick your... Hey, Tiny, what y'all think y'all gonna get? Say who you gonna get right now before they pick. Who you think they about to get, Tiny? Or what y'all think y'all need? Y'all defense is legit. Y'all need a running back. Do y'all need a running back? Nah, not in the first round. Oh, come on. Who they gonna pick? Stay in your lane. That was the main thing I was saying, man. 97 Bahus County. God damn. Oh, man. Man, come on. Who y'all gonna get? Who y'all gonna get? And then I'm logging off. I just need to see who they getting, man. You want the running back? I was thinking y'all need a running back. You want to use that pick in the first round? Who's the best on the board right now? Oh, man, y'all niggas is taking goddamn 30 goddamn minutes, Tiny. Come on. Oh, shit. Can you run it for him, Zay Zay? Oh, my God. I need these niggas to do something. Tiny, you gonna start joining some tournaments, man? I think the way you playing, nigga, you might be making some money on that shit. We got 96. $23 points a quarter. That's crazy. Nigga, 23 points a quarter, 46 points a half. Jesus. These niggas is taking the goddamn best time they have. Shit. Them niggas drafting Tiny. He said they scored 96. 90. No. 97. Who's counting? Nigga, we about to see Tiny walk up on stage, nigga, and make the pick. That's real shit. If we fucking get our asses together, get on the fucking sports show. Oh, my Lord. Oh, they traded the pick. They traded the pick. No way. Oh, shit. Damn. What did they get for that pick? Oh, fuck. Dallas traded the pick. God damn. Oh, my God. I'm so hot. Nigga, I'm hot for you, Tiny. I'm mad that you was waiting since 4 o'clock for that. Nigga, I know this nigga Tiny throwing something at the wall right now. Nigga, they traded. This nigga been waiting since 4 o'clock. See, Tiny? That's what I'm saying, cuz. Come over to the Raiders. Nigga, at least we picking tight ends, nigga. With the 13th fucking pick. Nigga, y'all better have gotten 2 second round, 3 second rounds with that. Damn. That's whack as fuck. All right. I can leave on that note. I can leave with a smile and a happy man. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Have a great week. Well, you end of your week is tomorrow's Friday. But I'll check y'all out on Sunday. Hopefully y'all have a blessed weekend. Go out there and be a blessing for somebody else. And be pressured up to help people, man. Go out there and serve. It's a life of servitude. It's being a blessing for somebody.